Alrighty, April 2026, State of My Galaxy. And I think I finally got the titling down. April. Normally I'm always like, I don't know what it is, April, May, something. April. So we finally got it. Anyhow, let's just get into it. Hey, that's cool. This guy walking around. There was a recent update, and they said that some characters would walk around. I haven't experienced it yet, but there you go. There's one. That's cool. Anyways, so right out the gate, my GP, I hit 13 million GP, which, I don't know. On one hand, it's kind of cool. Like, I feel like this is, you know, it kind of seems like an achievement. I don't know. I mean, I know there's whales and krakens that are probably at like 16 million, 17 million GP, so this is nothing. But, you know, it feels cool. 13 million, that's a pretty solid number. But the thing I don't like about it is, one, you know, there's a whole bunch of nonsense that I've worked on that I normally wouldn't work on. Like all these characters down here, I would never have worked on all of these. I only worked on them just because all this stupid 3+ nonsense that I'm trying to clean up and get rid of. Plus, I'm always extremely loaded with money. Like, where is it? Shipments right here. I'm always almost full out, so I gotta find ways to waste my money. So then I work on a character. So, I don't know, one, it feels like it's a little bit inflated, and two, you know, like when we get a, era characters after those, marquees expire, like this one, Asajj. I would never work on a 3 or 4 star character and get them to gear 12 and all this. Like, that's stupid. They would just sit there under normal circumstances like this. Like these guys down here. But the problem is now we got all this crap, the gear and stuff, and I'm sick and tired of seeing this stupid 3+ crap. So that's why I've worked on some characters. So, like, there's that just feels kind of fluffing. And the other thing is, I just feel like even though 13 million might seem a little bit cool, it still means nothing. At the end of the day, it's like, you know, I go to Grand Arena and my opponent is like, you know, their whole defense is GLs. And I'm like, I don't know how to take this on. So it's just pointless. It's like I'm 13 million GP for what? Or like recently in our raid, you know, I did something in here and got nowhere. Actually, I did a couple things. I finally qualified for this, the Wookiees, which we'll get into. But, you know, did it, failed, and we only did tier 1. My idiots couldn't complete anything more than that. Then we came over here. I tried this, failed, even though I never do. And then all of a sudden now we're failing it. So that was extremely annoying. You know, there's the Saw Gerrera node over here. Is this it? No, it's this one. Usually I can beat it. No, this time, let's just fail it. So it's like, it's just so pointless. You know, all this work and time and effort and everything like that I put in, and it's all for nothing, just so that then we fail. Oh, Grand Arena. Look at this last round of Grand Arena. It was absolutely worthless. Enter. Do this. Review. I could do nothing here. I had nothing. What the fuck am I going to use here to take out any of this? I mean, maybe I could have gone after this Resistance team. I didn't try because I was just annoyed with how stupidly things went down here with this Resistance team. Because you can see this Resistance team is extremely mediocre. Relic 7 Ray and everything else is just wuss. Level 5, level 5, level 5. And we couldn't even take anybody out. And I was like, if I ever used my Ray team, I would be destroyed in a split second. No problem at all. And I have a Relic 9... Ray, a Relic 9 Ben Solo, and then Relic 7 everything else I'd put, and yeah, I'd be destroyed. But oh, when I go up against them, I can't even fucking touch them. I don't want to talk about this stuff because it makes me mad, but I'm just trying to illustrate a point. And then I looked at this side, and I'm like, what am I going to touch here? I don't have anything to take any of this crap out. So it's like I'm 13 million GP for absolutely nothing. It means nothing. It just looks cool on paper. But anyways... let's not keep thinking about that, because all it does is piss me off. So one big thing, which you should be aware of, potentially, is, because I made a video on it, is I unlocked Leviathan, finally. That took absolutely forever, in the grand scheme of things. Now it's just the extremely long grind to get it to 7-star, but, I mean, at least it's unlocked. There's a start, so that's kind of cool. And then the other thing, that I'm kind of working on slowly is I'm getting close to, Ahsoka. As you can see, 15 out of 17 requirements. The only requirements I have left are for Ahsoka Tano's to be Relic 9. We have Kat, which is good. I don't mind getting her to Relic 9. And then Fulcrum. I'm like, ooh, Fulcrum sucks. I don't care about Fulcrum. I don't want to take you to Relic 9. Like, I didn't really want to do Snips to Relic 9 either, but at least I do use Snips here and there. I don't use Fulcrum for anything. She's useless. So investing on that, ugh, that's not going to be fun. Just like when we had to take Rose Tico to Relic 5. And during those days, I think the max Relic was Relic 7. So, like, that really sucked bringing her to 5. Now, no big deal. But during those days, it was like, oh, what an investment for such a useless character. But anyhow, so as you can see, I have Kat sitting up here. I'm not really working on her yet. She's just favorited just to be ready to go. Because what I want to do instead is work on a bunch of other characters. If you check out my States of My Galaxy on a regular basis, then you'll see there's a lot of characters here that have been here for a long time. I mean, I think those bottom 4 Empire characters have been here for probably a couple of years now. We have Lobot. He's been there since I unlocked Rey, because he was part of, GL Rey, because he was part of her requirements. So, like, there's just a lot of characters I want to get out of here, instead of keep adding to the favorites and never working on the ones that have been favorited. So, who I'm working on right now is Captain Athano. The reason I'm working on him is, well, A, he's a requirement for GL Hondo, so I'm like, yeah, what the heck. I can work on requirements for another GL in the meantime. And B, he's part of the Order 66 raid, so I'm like, the beefier I can get him, the better for me in the long run, you know? More reliable points I can put up when we participate. But then after I'm done with him, I think I'm going to go and start working on these Empire characters. Who am I going to do first? I don't know. I could just do them in order, like do Stormtrooper, then do Magma Trooper, do Range Trooper, do Snow Trooper, or maybe I could do them in order of what I think might be most useful the least. Like Snow Trooper probably would be a good one to use with like a General Veers team. So I don't know, I might do that. I don't know, but I'm thinking of getting those guys out of here. And then after I get them out, maybe do I don't know, maybe Cara Dune, maybe Star Killer. Actually, I could do Star Killer. I'll get into that in a minute, why I was holding off on working on him. But I could do Star Killer. So, I don't know. My goal, though, is I would like to get enough of these characters kind of cleaned up. And then go back and worry about Kat. And worry about those other requirements for GL Ahsoka. Because you got to think about this, too. Once I unlock GL Ahsoka, now that's another character that I got to beef up. So, you know what I mean? I don't want another character that's favorited. I want to take care of what I can take care of for now. In addition, I would have to also get, where is he? That Ezra beefed up as well, because basically that special Ezra from Conquest, here he is her lifter. So, like, I'd have to work on him too, so there you go. There's another one that has to be favorited. So it's like, there's so many characters that are already adding to, like, an already extensive list of stuff I gotta do, and I don't want to make it more complicated than it is. So, yeah. Anyhow, a couple other characters up here. One is Admiral Raddus. He was actually beefed up with a Lightspeed token. I haven't done anything to him. The token got him to Relic 5. And the reason I chose him was because he is needed for Profundity. And I need to get him to Relic 9. But I thought, well, what the heck? It's not fully meeting the requirement, but, you know, getting enough progress out of the way. I don't think I had too much progress on Admiral Raddus prior to me using that Lightspeed token anyway, so this was a massive boost quickly. And then for the most part, Profundity is kind of close. Where is it? It's this one, right? Yeah, see, all it is Biston, Jyn Erso, and Admiral Raddus. Those are only 3 I have to work on. So I'm like, okay, Raddus is 5. It's only 4 more relics, then he's done. And then those 2, and then boom, I could get this ship as well. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, which is also why I have Biston right here favorited. Now, Biston isn't favorited for the purpose of the Profundity. The Profundity requirements. Yeah, he is one of the requirements, so I'm going to work on him for that. But what it really was for, which is now null, is for his mods. I didn't have anybody up in my favoriteds that I could work on their mods from 5 dot to 6 dot. Like, see, all my favoriteds, they're already there. So I found somebody kind of random that also had value otherwise that I could favorite. Well, now Biston's got his all up to 6 dots, so I'm back to square one with nobody to farm for mods. So what I've been doing instead is I'm just going to the 6 dot mods and just farming as is. You know, okay, you need that crap, whatever. I guess I'm at this point now where I'm not farming regular mods anymore. I'm farming for 6 dot stuff, which is fine. I'm just saying, though. So anyway, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might have been last month, and I don't remember if I said this, but I'm pretty sure Omega Fugitive was a Lightspeed token as well. Because she is not a character I would care about at all, or even have a purpose to beef up. So I think I must have had a Lightspeed token that got her to like Relic 1 or something, and then I just got her to Relic 2 for now. Now Starkiller, what I was saying I could work on him for is because I was holding off because of Omicrons, which I just got my 3rd Omicron the other day for Bo-Katan Mandalore, so now she's rounded out. There's no point in clicking on her, but she's got all 3 of hers now, so now she's good to go. So I could start slapping down the Omicrons on him next, which means it would be fair game for me to start beefing him up. I don't know how far I'd want to take him, though. Usually I just go to Relic 7. He might be somebody worth it to go to Relic 8 at least, so we'll see. Right here I have Night Sister Initiate. She recently hit Relic status, and then I got her to Relic 2. I think this was yesterday. Now, I know she's an absolutely useless character. Nobody's over here like, oh man, Night Sister Initiate's sick. I can't wait to get mine to Relic 10. But the reason I'm working on her is because for the purposes of territory battles, the only person in my guild that has her at Relic 8 is the leader. And so, you know, we gotta rely on him to be around to deploy her. And what if he forgets, or he's busy or something and can't do it? So I figured I'd work on her just to be like a backup. You know, if I can beat him to it, cool. If not, whatever, he can keep deploying his, but at least I'll have a backup. So that's all I'm doing. Worthless character, but whatever. You know, be a little team player, I guess. Anyhow, I guess the rest of my favorites are all kind of the same. You know, it's Lobot and then these Empire characters like I was talking about that have just been sitting there forever. As far as anybody else, I know there's been a few characters that have been increased. Ooh, I think this month I did Nihilist to 8. I don't fully remember. The reason I did Nihilist, though, is because that's when I had the Datacron that was him lead, and then there was benefits for Treya and Darthsidious. So I got him up to 8 because he was only Relic 5 at the time, so I thought, well, let's better use this Datacron by getting him to Relic 8. I think I don't have the Datacron anymore. It expired, so, you know, it is what it is now. Nihilus is still a cool character, though, so whatever. I don't regret getting him to 8, but, you know. And then, what else? Just trying to remember. I think there's one more Omicron I might have randomly did, too. I don't remember who, though. There was actually a bunch of characters that I've been thinking about working on. I could talk about that. Like, I've been wanting to work on Wampa and get him beefier. I've been thinking about it, like, Relic 9, because he's super solid in Grand Arena, and I'm like, the stronger I could get him, the better. Like, if I were to get him beefier, look, damage goes up, health obviously goes up, special damage goes up, like, a lot of stuff goes up that would make him a lot more beneficial, especially in Grand Arena, but I just don't know when I'll be able to do it. Same as Grievous. So that's funny. They're right next to each other. But I've been wanting to get Grievous beefier too. Because Grievous works by the more health he has, the more output he does with his damage. So, like, right now his health is pretty solid. But the higher I can get his relic, the more health he has, the more damage he does. But again, just haven't really had a chance to. Actually, I just realized one thing I did work on, or a few things I should say, is Wookiees. I got... Where's Tarful? I got Tarful up to Relic 7 this month, finally. Tarful's been sitting up there kind of for a while. He's been up there as a favorited character for a while, so now he's finally Relic 7, so that's pretty solid. This one's super random, but I got Clone Wars Chewie to Relic 7. Clone Wars Chewie, I think, was a Lightspeed token that I used in the first place. I think. I'm not sure. Because that would have been kind of a waste, because I think I had him at Gear 12 already to begin with, so like if I used the Lightspeed token just to go up a couple more relics, that's kind of useless. But in any case, he's Relic 7 now. I don't know if it was this month, or I think it was this month, I got regular Chewie up to Relic 7. He was Relic 6. The only reason he was Relic 6 is because I think whatever character needed him as a prereq only required him to be Relic 6, so that's all I did. But then I gave him that one extra relic to make him Relic 7. I figured that's not a bad choice anyways, just in general. Chewie's a good character, he has a ship as well, so like, whatever. And that might be about it. So yeah, I got 3 Wookiees beefed up though, so that was sort of cool. And then, like I said in the beginning of the video, I was able to participate in that node on Territory Battles. I only could do Tier 1, but I guess it's better than nothing like it's been all along. Alright, back to this. Ooh, Temple Guard. When did I do that? I feel like that was last month. I got Temple Guard up to Relic 8. I think that was last month, though. I might have forgot to say it, though. I don't know. Cassian's up to Relic 8, but that was for... I think that was just strictly for Profundity. But Cassian's been favorited for a while as well, because I've been meaning to do this for Profundity, so now it's finally there. Oh, Quiggle. Duh, there's another one. I got Quiggled up to Relic 7. Him and, Captain Athano. Those are the 2 that I've been working on for a long time, and they're finally Relic 7, or getting there. Captain Athano's not yet, but he will be. And Quiggled is Relic 7. Again, he's Order 66 raid, so that's why I've been interested in working on him, just to help out that raid. Let's see. Scion, just trying to think of Traya. I don't know if Traya's still Relic 5 or if I got her beefed up more. I don't remember. Just looking through this listing. Bodhi Rook, he's a recent one to Relic 7, but I think that was last month. Pretty sure I must have said that already. If not, well, my bad, I guess. Zeb is Relic 7? I don't remember doing that. It's weird. But okay, that's cool, I guess. I don't remember doing it, but I'll take it. Plo Koon, that was last month. I remember that. I forgot what I did it for, but I know there was a purpose. Traya still is Relic 5, so I guess I didn't get her beefed up more to go along with Nihilus. That's fine, whatever. Oh yeah, speaking of characters that I want to beef up more, there's also regular Jawa. He's only Relic 5. I've been wanting to get him to a higher Relic status just because the other Jawas are 7, and then I have one of them that's even Relic 8. Don't know why, I just do. But then you got Jawa at 5. And the only reason I want to get them all, hemmed up to be on the same level as the other ones is just for when you go up against Geos. Now, at least if he was also Relic 7, they're all on the same level. You know what I mean? They're all equally as good or whatever. So, like, he won't die sooner. Because I think that's currently what happens. He dies sooner because, technically he's a little weaker. So if I get him up. Another thing, actually, that I want to work on as well. This isn't anything that is done, but I just want to, is I want to get my Phoenix characters up to Relic 8 at least. The reason for that is because there is a node in Rise of the Territory battle that requires you to have at least Relic 8 characters. But I also think it would be worth it because they basically all are part of a ship. The only one that's not is Captain Rex. But otherwise, they're all part of a ship, so that'll help the ships get a little beefier, which I use their ships under a Home 1 lead all the time, so that'll just make them better. And also, I mean, they're a semi-solid enough team, strong enough synergy with each other and everything, so it's kind of worth it. And they also have synergies outside of just Phoenix, like Kanan. He can hang out with Jedi just fine, so can Ezra. He can also hang out with Rebels, like under a CLS squad. Sabine, she can hang out with Mandalorians, either under a light side Mandalorian team or under a Maul-led team. So they have a lot of synergy elsewhere. So it's not like you get them to Relic 8 and it's a one and done. They're tied down to where they're at. They can kind of plug and play. So there's some value there in increasing their relics. So I don't know. Someday, not currently yet, because like I said, I'm trying to work on GL Ahsoka and getting those other favoriteds finalized. But sometime soonish. Jedi Knight Guardian, she is Relic 7, and I don't remember if I did that this month or late last month, but I do want to just take a look at her, because even though I got her at Relic 7, I did it kind of like for the memes. Like, I thought about taking her to Relic 9 or something, really for the memes. But I was looking at this, and I'm like, geez, even at Relic 7, she sucks. 68,000 health, 65,000 protection, 218 speed, like, just terrible stats. The only thing good was her tenacity, 107. And then I thought her damage was a little bit ironic as well, because, like, physical damage is 7,223. That's not that bad, but yet she hits extremely weakly, so I'm like, this doesn't make sense. She must be a special attacker or something, because her special offense is pretty low. I don't know. When I was looking at her, I did think of, I thought of something random the other day. And then I looked at this, and I just wanted to show you guys. So, one of the things when you look at the mods, it says to mod, the recommendation is to mod her with potency. Speed and or potency to use. So for me, I did potency, but then I was looking at her stats, and I think her potency is just ridiculous. Yeah, 212.2% potent. Like, what does that mean? She is guaranteed to land no matter what? Even like if a character put accuracy down on me, I'm still gonna land? Like, that's crazy. 212.2 for potency? I don't even know what that means. Holy crap. Special offense 10,688? I don't even think she really can realize that, though, because a lot of her moves are just with thermal detonators. So, like, what are you really putting out damage with? Oh, yeah, that's another thing that I just thought of looking at Hut Cartel. I've been meaning to get, like, all my GLs a little beefier, too. I was like, I should probably get all my GLs to at least Relic 9. I mean, come on, they're GLs. What do I have? Why would I have, like, a character like Ben Solo at Relic 9, but then I got C at Relic 7? Granted, C sucks, but he's still a GL. Like, he should be Relic 9 just by default. So, yeah, I was thinking about doing that. Kind of picking and choosing, doing, like, the better ones first. Do, like, Master Kenobi and SLKR. And then do, like, the suckier ones, like Jabba and Lord Vader. And then do the suckiest one of C. But, yeah, again, though, I got a lot of other things to work on first. So that's not really, like, a forefront project. But it's just something I've been thinking about. Anyhow, I think at this point that should be about it. I think I've covered everything. The only thing else would be a Omicron that I just can't remember who I put it on. I'm pretty sure I got another Omicron, like maybe in the beginning of the month, because this one that I put down on Bo-Katan, that was recent. That was like yesterday or the day before that I got that one. That was very recent. But I'm pretty sure I had one in the beginning of the month. I just can't remember who I put it on and what it did. Whatever. Anyways, let's see. I do gotta get her to 6-star or 7-star. I mean, it sucks because this one is my last requirement for Balin Skull, and this character or these characters, I guess, I don't know, are in a good area to farm them. They are in Cantina, but like Cantina also is for relics, and I'm not trying to sacrifice relics for now to be working on characters, but it's like all I gotta do is get her to 7-star and get her up to Relic 5 or something, and then I can get Balin Skull. So, kind of just sucks. I got Taron Malikos up a little beefier. He was, I think, just Relic 9. Now he's Gear 9. Now he's Gear 10. Nothing special, but still, figured I'd talk about it. Oh yeah, I got Scorch. Scorch up to 7-star. So far, he's the only dark side clone I think I have at 7-star. I have been trying to actively work on them, though, just for the purpose of how they're supposed to be lifters for Lord Vader, so I'm like, might as well get them going, you know? Although, really, only Scorch was the only one I was working on, so... I'm trying to think any new characters that I've unlocked from not Conquest, from Proving Grounds. Don't remember. I think actually there was one. I don't remember who the heck it was though. I'm drawing a massive blank right now. I don't know. I know the next one though that I have coming up will be Darkside Rey, which will be cool because she is Kylo's lifter, so this should be pretty solid. I will happily get working on her. I'll have to work on Kylo as well. Get him to 9, get her to 9. That's another one, too. Jeez, all these things I keep wanting to work on that I talk about, thinking about. I want to work on my First Order characters as well. Look at them. A lot of them are Relic 5 right here. The whole bottom row is Relic 5. Like, I want them to be Relic 7, so my options are a little better. Then get Kylo to 9 and get Darkside Rey to 9 when I unlock her. And then that'll be cool. Be a lot more beefier. Anyways, yeah, but I don't remember who else I unlocked. I'm pretty sure there was somebody. Not pretty sure. I know there was, but I don't remember who now. Oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's whatever Conquest character comes before Darkside Rey. That's the one I unlocked last. As far as ships go, I think we already covered that. Maybe this one got a little bit beefier, actually, just because of Chewie getting to Relic 7 from Relic 6, but otherwise... nothing too special. It's still in second with the Scythe in first. And then we unlocked Leviathan. And yeah, I don't really think much else would have happened here. As far as what I'm trying to farm every day, I've been going after... there was Scorch, but now he's 7-star. And so I'm working on these two. Stormtrooper Luke and her. Just because they're right there, readily available. If I have a lot of energy for whatever, then I also go down to... where is it? 4? Let's try 4. Yep, I go down here. I'll farm Inquisitor Barris. And then I farm Forlom. And that's basically it for my dark side farming. As for light side, I have been working on this ship if I have energy. I don't really get to light side too often, so this doesn't happen all the time, but if I am over here, I'm working on that ship. I'm working on what else was there? I thought there was one other thing. Oh yeah, him. Working on him as well, CX2. And that's about it. Oh wow, Kix is up here, so I do forget about him, that he's there. But I think if I have enough energy for whatever reason, I do scroll, and if I see him, I'll farm it. So yeah, that's kind of like what I've been farming lately, and yeah, I think that might be everything now. I talked about how much money I've got, my new GP. I've talked about the raid. I've talked about the characters that have gotten beefier and what have you. Yeah, it should be about it. So, that is the state of my galaxy this month. And, yeah, thanks for checking this out with me. And until next time, or whatever comes next, I should say, I said see ya.